Day 18. Got my notes. I'm motivated. I'm fully prepared. Got idle hands today. Check over these notes. I got Blake's notebook instead. Hey, I'm Ronnie. All the good names are taken. Podcast day 18, 31 days. We're still chugging along, and today we're talking the 1997 slasher Idle Hands. Fully prepared. Nothing can stop me. This review will be a little bit different because I want to hit my favorite moments and my favorite parts of this movie. I remember when I saw this movie at the theater the first time, I loved it. I thought it was funny. I loved the characters. I loved the aspect of the possessed hand. I thought it was great. And here we are, 25 years later. How does it still hold up? Let's get to it. I think this movie starts off really, really good in the horror aspect, as you have Fred Willard and whoever he was married to in this movie going through the usual Anytown, USA, old married couple or middle-aged married couple going through their go-to-bed routine. And all of a sudden they hear noise and the wife is killed. The husband is killed. I can't remember which order that it happens, but a pretty cool death where they yank the mom under the bed. And I think the bed goes up and smashes back down and blood goes everywhere. But a really great way to start this movie and to let everybody know, hey, this is going to be a horror movie. This is going to be good. There's going to be kills. There's going to be blood. And the way they transition from this opening horror scene into introducing the characters is a pretty good one. You've got Devon Sawa, who my wife told me was every sixth grade girl's biggest crush, especially when he played Casper. I don't know how he's doing now. The last time I saw him, he looked like he was snorting Casper. You've got him. You got Devon Sawa playing Anton. You've got his two buddies. You've got Mick, played by Seth Green, and you've got Panub, one of the really dumb names in movie history. I think it's a situation where they try to make Eldon Henson way more cooler than he is. And maybe it worked. He was really less gay in this movie than any other movie that he's been in. But they're the two stoner buddies. And then you got the crush right across the road, played by Jessica Alba. And then you've got the nun who is chasing, I think she's a nun. Maybe she's not a nun. I remember her wearing a nun costume in jail. But Vivica A. Fox, and if you don't know what she looks like lately, go look at her IMDb if you want to see something truly horrific. She's playing somebody that's hunting down the killer. I really like the characters, even though they're all stupid. The fact that Anton hasn't noticed that his parents have been gone for 7 days is typical stoner loser behavior. And the fact that he finds out they're dead because he's making a sandwich, still not worried where they are, and he sees blood on the knife. Another thing I like is the fact that it's not a killer. It's a possessed hand. Anton has a possessed hand that is killing people all around town. Killed his parents, kills his friends, kills the two cops. And I love the way that they explain it. Vivica A. Fox explains that this curse goes into the laziest mother around, takes control of their hand, uses their body, and then gets away before it's caught. Maybe my favorite character in the movie is Randy, who's the guy next door. And he's the one always working on the truck, and you can hear in the background, shout, shout, shout with the devil. He's got maybe the best lines in the whole movie.
You're not going anywhere, you evil hosting fuckstick. Nobody touches my board.
A hand as a killer is ridiculous, but in this movie, it works. The hand has super strength. It's breaking people's neck. It's ripping the top of the head off of that guy from The Offspring. It's feeling on that chick's car. Randy, the scene where he's hitting on this girl in the restaurant or restaurant, malt shop, whatever the hell it is. He's hitting on this girl and she's telling the story about these two queer twins that she told to go screw each other. And he's so into the story. He's like, whoa. Did they?
Like this one time, they asked me to go out on a double date. And I thought they were tards, because there's only one of me, right? So I told them to go blow each other.
Wow. Did they?
That's the best line in the movie. The only other line that comes close to that is when Seth Green goes, yeah, let's clean up the whole house while we're at it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Eldon Henson and Seth Green, they're doing the whole American Werewolf in London bit where he's killed his friends, but yet there's zombies and back talking to him. I thought we would get a scene at the end of the movie where they get to go to heaven, but we don't get that scene. This movie doesn't take itself too seriously. They rip Jessica Alba's top off and then it's done. Just like that, the movie ends. I can't get through this review without talking about a couple of things Blake wanted me to talk about. First off, Blake told me to tell every one of you that his favorite two parts of the movie comes in the car scene. Now, I don't know what that means because I don't remember the car scene. I don't know what happens in the car scene. I can't remember the movie. I didn't do a rewatch before I did this review. So leave in the comments what he's talking about his two favorite parts of the movie are in the car scene. Another thing Blake wanted me to talk about that I probably wouldn't have talked about on my own is the fact that there's no cop-out ending. At the end of the movie, Anton gets the girl. He saves the day, but his friends are dead. His parents are dead. There's tons of people all around the town that are dead. The only thing that actually really happened was he got Jessica Alba. That's it. Usually in movies like this, the person wakes up and everybody's still alive, or there's a seance that brings everybody back. Not Idle Hands. Everybody's dead. You got to applaud a movie for doing that. Fun facts from the internet. The gym scene, the dance, takes place in the same place where they filmed Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And the neighborhood that they film in is the same neighborhood they filmed Halloween. Not sure if that's true or not. That's what IMDb told me. And that's 1999's Idle Hands. Looking back after 25 years, it's still a good movie. Do I associate with it as much as I did in 1999 when I was 18 years old? No. But I mean, it's still a good quality flick that makes me laugh. I love the dynamic of the stoner friends. I like the idea of a body part becoming possessed. I like even better the idea of chopping off the body part. Because let's face it, if this movie had went another way and Devon Sawa had killed himself at the end of the movie instead of just cutting his hand off, people would have been like, he should have cut his hand off. That would have. So they just do what the audience would say they would have done. Hack his hand off with a cleaver. Now, there's tons of stupid high school elements, but that's in every movie. But overall, Idle Hands, it's definitely worth a watch. I mean, I watch it once every 25 years. Hit me in the comments. What did you guys think about this review? How's your October going? October the 18th. I'll see you guys tomorrow.